Alright guys, we are back with another episode of Guardians of the Galaxy, so let's continue on. Yeah, we're currently in the middle of episode 4. I don't think we're going to finish in this episode. Probably next episode though, we'll see. It's still a good chunk that we have to do.
Hey, Groot?
Yeah.
Have you seen anything around we could...
I am.
Cool. Very helpful.
Okay.
What's up, Groot? Why are you acting all weird?
Groot am I.
You, my friend, are not in a right state of mind.
I am. Groot.
Okay.
I am Groot. I am Groot! We're all gonna die here. I'm gonna get back to it. Peace, dude.
Alright. Let us look around some more.
That'd be a hell of a fall.
Yep. Trying to think if there's anything more I could talk about comics, because that's what I was talking about at the end of the last episode.
Well, that's unsettling. Reminder to self. Don't fall down there.
Okay.
Do you want to talk about Nebula?
This was the first I've seen her show compassion. My sister and I, we never knew how to be anything but weapons. Flawed ones at that. She and I, we never had a chance.
You're so much more than just a blade. I'm serious.
Thank you, Peter. But I know my value. Just took me a while to realize that's all I was.
Because you're not? Okay.
Any ideas on how to get across?
I'm looking. There's gotta be something here we can use. We better hurry, though. Nebula won't last long.
Probably not.
I'm gonna keep looking around.
Good.
Okay. Oh, yeah, Alex and Ada, that was another comic book series that I really enjoyed. I forgot to mention that. I'm trying to think of other comic book series I read. It's really tough to think of them on the spot.
Check it out. Let's see.
What was it
you
called?
got.
Sundowners? Is that what that was called? Well, that was a really good series. Too bad it got canceled, which is really disappointing. It got canceled after only 2 volumes, I believe. But it's really, really good, though.
Peter.
You saved Gamora. You saved all of us.
Sister.
Make certain Hala suffers. As we have.
Rest, Nebula. Rest. Hala will regret this.
Sure. Okay. Let's look at that.
Let's give this a whirl.
Or not.
Yep, right. Still broken.
Um,
Not getting up there without my jet boots. Maybe someone can give me a boost.
Yep, maybe. So I take it as we're gonna need Gamora because Groot is fucked up.
Hey, Can you help me up into that tunnel?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
Ready when...
Okay.
Cool. Glad I could help. Hey, Groot?
Yeah, but like anime and
right
manga
back.
is like something I kind of want to get back into because I haven't been into it since I was a kid, really. I mean, like more recently, I've been watching a few
Thanks.
anime series that I kind of missed out on when I was younger, and I've been really enjoying. Like stuff like Death Note, is something I didn't watch until like midway through the year last year,
Listen,
and like I adore
I just
fucking
need you
Death
to
Note. It
realize
was
something.
fantastic. It's
Maybe
pretty
it was
much
just the beginning.
like
Someone
it's-
else is going to get hurt.
it was pretty
Or worse.
perfect, to be honest, in my eyes at least. Like I really
been
don't see a
ambushed
flaw
before.
with it. I mean, I do
This time,
think. Oh,
I see the danger coming right for us.
I won't let that happen.
I know you mean that, Peter. I do. But I can't have another death on my conscience.
Yeah, we're gonna have to make a choice at this episode that I
I
think I'm gonna
can't
do the
be
opposite
responsible
choice
for
of
my
what I
own
did the
family,
original time I played the
let
game.
alone
But
the whole galaxy.
we'll see. But what was I
Once
talking
we
about?
get off this planet,
Oh, yeah, Death Note. I
going to
really
leave the
love Death Note. I do think the first half of
If
Death
I'm
Note is
alone,
better than the second
the
half,
only
but the
ones
second
who
half
get
is still
hurt
really
is
good though. I mean, like
we did great things together.
Anyway,
But the team's fractured. It's not like it used to be.
like there's a certain character,
Stay for
major
me, right?
character within the series that dies like
You
halfway
leave.
through,
I'm the one
and
that
like
gets hurt.
it's a big turning point for the
reason
series, and it's like after that character dies, it
What
becomes
do?
a little
mean by
less
that?
interesting. Like it's not like the best parts of the series were the
What are you
back and forth
trying to
between
say,
that character and the main character. And without that character being there,
That there's something between us.
it's still
You know how
good,
much
but
I
it's just
care about
not
you.
as good. But it's still it's a really good series.
Peter.
It's really good.
I know you feel the same way.
I'd actually like to go and rewatch it at some point, but
Caring
I don't know
only
when.
Makes it worse.
Going to get to do that, but whatever. Then recently I've been trying to watch Full Metal Alchemist because that's a series I never watched as a kid, and I know it's supposed to be really good. I got a few episodes into that, and it's fine. It's
Check
fine.
this out.
I mean, I'm hoping I get the I don't know. Again, I don't have much time for TV at this point because I've been playing games
One,
so much.
2, 3.
But I would like. Oh, fuck off! I
You're
missed
out
the
of
timing.
sync. Try it again.
But I
One,
would like to watch through the
2,
entirety of that.
3.
Again.
Again.
What else was there?
One,
I
two,
did try to watch Fairy Tale. I really couldn't
Last
get into
time.
Fairy Tale.
1,
Um,
2.
to be honest, I think it's something I would have given more of a shot when I was younger, but I feel like now it's just something I'm not super into, at least
Yeah, let's get out of here.
like into watching new, like at this point. Like I mean, because there's some stuff like, because obviously it's like inspired by stuff like Dragon Ball and
How
by
did you
One
even get
Piece
over
and that
there?
sort, like the shonen stuff beforehand, and the stuff like Naruto's another series I tried to watch recently and I just couldn't get into it. Which again is strange because I think if I watched it when I was younger, I would have gotten into it. But I just think now it's like tougher for me to get
Peter,
into these sort of things for the first
wait.
time. It's like if I already enjoyed it, I can still enjoy
you
it. But
say
if I'm like new to
about
it, it's
Steve?
just I can't really connect to it. It's like kind of the same thing that I said with Kingdom Hearts. I
But
think
I'm
like if
trusting
I
you
played
to
Kingdom Hearts when I was a
protect all
kid,
of
I
us.
think I would have enjoyed it. But I think now that I'm at a certain age, it's a bit tougher to get into it. And yeah, I think it's kind of the same way with stuff like Fairy Tale for me. And stuff like Avatar Last Airbender, that was something I did give it a shot last year. Around the time I watched Death Note, and I was really trying to get into it. I watched a lot. I mean, I watched almost the entire first season, like, and I just couldn't get into it. I really couldn't, and I don't know why. Like, I'm kind of disappointed I couldn't too, because a lot of people love Avatar, and
Can't see a thing in here.
it's a series that I always wanted to watch at some point, and I was kind of disappointed I couldn't get into it, but it is what it is, I guess. Because again, it's a series that I think as a kid, if I watched it as a kid, I think I would have enjoyed it, but I didn't, so that's kind of thing there. Like, the stuff like, I mean, I think that's really the same thing with like a lot of shows that I enjoy now, like stuff like I mean, I think Dragon Ball is probably a bit different. I think One Piece might be a bit different.
You're in their lair.
But I think like stuff like Power Rangers. Like I think if I watch Power Rangers for the first time now, obviously I wouldn't like it nearly as much as I did as a kid. Mind you, I still think there are legitimately good Power Rangers seasons. I think stuff like In Space is fantastic. But mind you, you need to get through everything before it to appreciate In Space. Like, but In Space is really good. Lost Galaxy is really good. I think
We almost...
Time Force is really good. I think RPM is really good. I think
Did something die down here?
It was just a little scare fart. Okay, no big deal. Get over it.
No, I'm getting away from it.
Can we just keep moving, please? The end of the tunnel's just up ahead.
Anything to get away from that smell.
yeah, I mean, like Power Rangers is such a weird thing to me because it's like there's some really great seasons, and then there's some utter shit. I mean, especially recently. Like, I watched the first half of Ninja Steel. Like, I've watched every episode of Power Rangers ever up until the first half of Ninja Steel. I haven't finished Ninja Steel. I plan to when it eventually goes on Netflix. I believe it's coming to Netflix sometime this month. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, I didn't realize I could die there. What the fuck happened? I wasn't paying attention. Fuck. Yeah, I mean, Mighty Morphin I think is a bit overrated. I think if you watch Mighty Morphin now, it definitely doesn't hold up. Fuck me, we went so far back. Actually, I think I should get up. I feel like I would be more comfortable playing this if I was like standing up and everything that I am right now when I'm laying down. All right, let's just continue on. But
Oh, great.
all right, what's talking about? Mighty Morphin, right? Yeah, Mighty Morphin. Mighty Morphin I think is a bit overrated. I think if you rewatch Mighty Morphin, especially season 1, actually really season 1 and season 2, I think they're both very, very
Make a sound.
cheesy and very like they're just not good. They're really just not good. Oh yeah, that's what's happening here. We can't go too fast. Okay. Like, in my opinion, I do think season 1 is probably better than season 2 because the problem with season 2 is that there's so much filler there, and it's like it's shitty filler too. And even the stuff that isn't filler, it's shit. So I mean, yeah, I'm not a big fan of Mighty Morphin season 2, and then season 3 gets a lot better. I actually think season 3 is a legitimately good season.
It was just a little scare fart.
Then what, you get into Alien, which I mean is technically part of season 3, but Alien's shit. I mean, fuck me, man. Alien is complete shit. It makes no
Can we just keep
fucking
moving,
sense.
please? The end of
It's
the tunnel's
really
just up
like
ahead.
abysmal. And then you get the Zeo. Zeo's pretty good. I would say it's not as good as season 3 of Mighty Morphin, but I would still say it's pretty solid. I mean, probably middle of the road in the grand scheme of things, but it's pretty solid. Turbo I think is a bit underrated. I do think the first half of Turbo is a bit slow, but once you get the new cast and everything in the second half, it becomes a lot better. And I love the finale. I think Chasing the Space is one of my favorite episodes ever. It's fantastic. I mean, it's in my top 5, I think. I just really love when the Power Rangers lose. That's really my thing. I adore that sort of moment when they lose because it rarely happens in the show, and it needs to happen more often, really. But
Slow down. Nice and easy.
yeah, Turbo, as I said, I think is for the most part underrated, but I do think it does have its flaws. Then, I mean, obviously you get In Space, which is brilliant. I mean, In Space is a masterpiece. For the most part, there are a couple episodes that are really shit. There's the Grandma Matchmaker, which is one of the worst episodes of the entire series, if not the worst episode in the entire series. Then you get, I mean, like, people hate on the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles episode, but it's funny. I mean, Shell Shock, that's what it's called, right? I mean, it's funny. Like, I enjoy that episode just because it's so ridiculous. I mean, In Space is fantastic. I mean, it has the Psycho Ranger arc, has Countdown to Destruction. I mean, it's fantastic. I mean, it really is. And even before that stuff, it has like the Darkana stuff. Ecliptor is a really good villain. I mean, it has the Andromeda stuff. I mean, and there's a lot of great things in Space. And Yeah, and then Lost Galaxy was the
yeah.
first season that I watched as a kid, and I adore Lost Galaxy. Lost Galaxy. I mean, I think if you would ask me what my favorite season is, I think it's Lost Galaxy. I don't think it's the best. I think it has some flaws. It has some plot holes.
What happened?
But I love Lost Galaxy, man. I really do. I mean,
What, in a giant alien lunch sack?
and a lot of people say it starts out slow, which I
but what
guess.
happened
But I
if
mean,
you
I think once you get to the Magna Defender arc, from that point on, it's pretty fucking great. I mean, especially Journey's End is
Everyone
probably
stay
my favorite
quiet.
Power Ranger episode ever.
Tracks.
Like Journey's End is just so great. I mean, it's pretty much. I mean, it's pretty much Star Trek. I mean, essentially that's what Lost Galaxy is. It's Star Trek mixed with Power Rangers, and it's fantastic. And that's what not Countdown Destruction. That's what Journey's End feels like. It feels like a Star Trek finale, but mixed in with Power Rangers. It's fantastic. I absolutely love it. Okay, this happened. Oh yeah, I believe we get the flashback now, right?
This is weirder than normal.
Yeah.
But
Missed
I
you
love
too, man.
Lost Galaxy. I mean, there's so
Okay,
much
Drax.
greatness there. There's
Enough
the
awkward hugging for today.
crossover. There's
Seriously,
to the
Drax,
fifth
get
power
off me.
and
No, no.
the power of
not
pink.
You, Mantis.
Right, that's what the episodes are called. Which are fantastic. Again, I haven't really gotten into Power Rangers in a while. I haven't really talked about Power Rangers in a while. So I mean, sorry if I'm getting these episodes mixed up, but still, I mean, fuck me, and such a great crossover. Probably the best crossover in the series history, I think. I mean, Forever Red is whatever. We'll get to. We'll talk. I guess if I'm going to talk about Power Rangers this entire episode, I'll get to it. Okay, whatever. I don't care about this flashback. This flashback sucks. And then you got Lightspeed Rescue, which again I have a lot of nostalgia for, and I do think Lightspeed Rescue is a legitimately good season.
close.
I do think the actual Rangers themselves are a bit bland in this season, with the exception of Carter and Ryan. But still, and I mean, what is Green Ranger name?
Something small.
I can't think of his name now. Joel. I kept on thinking of his actor's name, which I believe is Keith, right? But whatever. Really, I mean, I really like Lightspeed Rescue. Again, some great stuff. The fate of Lightspeed.
There is no escape.
One of the best finales in the series history. Probably even third favorite after Countdown Destruction and Journey's End. I mean, fantastic finale. Again, I love it when the Power Rangers lose, and that's what happens in the first part of the Fate of Lightspeed. It's fantastic. They lose their entire fucking base. They lose all their Megazords. It's fucking great. Jump out. Just love Lightspeed Rescue. And I love Carter. Carter's such a great Red Ranger too. Mind you, a lot of the elements of that makes Carter great were from his Sentai counterpart, but it's still whatever. It's still great. And Time Force is fantastic, even though again, I think Time Ranger is better, the Sentai counterpart, but Time Force is still really good. Probably my second favorite season, if not third.
Kamaria.
Then
knew
Wild
you were
Force
there
is a
the
bit
whole
of a mixed bag for me,
Let you
not
find
my
me.
favorite
You
season in
can
the
be
world. Though it
so
has,
stubborn.
again, reinforcements
That
from the
cry of
future.
yours
One of
was
the best
real.
crossovers, has Forever
Now
Red.
completed the test
Really
of
good
guile
crossover.
and
Could have been
diversion.
better if Disney
These
weren't a piece of
skills will
shit,
serve
but
you well on the warrior's
whatever.
path, where
Which
every
ironically, I
child-
Leave their home
yeah, Disney owns
and
Guardians of
make
the
the perilous
Galaxy.
journey
I'm
to the
talking about right now.
training
But
Take it seriously,
yeah, I mean
Kamaria.
Disney kind of ruined that. But Forever Red could have been
I say it
a
out of love,
mind-blowingly
daughter.
great episode, and it just turned
This
out to be. I mean, it's still a great
It is not
episode,
to be taken
but
lightly.
it could have been mind-blowingly great, and it wasn't exactly that. But I still loved it as a
I
kid.
was
I still love it
scared,
now. It's still a great
That would
episode
be
to
alright,
rewatch.
wouldn't it?
I mean, for like every Red Ranger
that
up to
I
that
am.
point, with the exception of Rocky,
It's just that
the show up.
I
I
mean,
mean, it's
I
fantastic.
suppose many who seek the warrior's path might have such feelings.
It is normal to feel scared.
What else is there? Ninja Storm. Really like Ninja Storm. I mean, again, there's
Yes.
flaws there, but I really love
So
Ninja
use
Storm.
it.
Again, I
Make
love that they
yourself more
lose all their
focused,
Megazords. I
less
love that
reckless
they,
in battle.
again, they're pretty much. I don't love the very end. I feel like it's kind of cheesy how they
do
end up
feel a
defeating
little
Lothor,
scared,
but I mean, it's still a good
but I will be
season.
stronger for it.
And then we got Dino Thunder, which is really, really
don't
good.
have long.
I think it's a bit overrated by people, but still really fucking good. Great crossover there.
Before you leave,
With
I promised you.
ooh, what was it called?
I am
Thunderstorm, right? Something like that. Whatever. Great crossover.
I know you are.
Like the morphing scene in that crossover is like one of my favorite scenes ever.
Your first
It's just so ridiculous that because like almost every single group of Rangers has like a different morphing call. So it's like they have to go like do each one by one. It's so ridiculous, but it's great.
Relax, daughter. It will not
Then
take
SPD
long.
is fantastic. Mystic Force is kind of what made me stop watching Power Rangers until I rewatched all the seasons again a few years ago. But Mystic Force was the last season I watched as it aired, and I didn't love it. Obviously, they're trying to. I mean, it was based off of Maji Ranger. Sorry, Maji Ranger, and
want a Soul Union.
they were trying to
Ever.
like get some of the Harry Potter people in, but I mean, didn't really work. I didn't love it, but I mean, it's okay. Operation Overdrive. Thank God I stopped watching before that because that's a piece of shit.
They are far too childish for me.
It's shit. And then you got Jungle Fury, which I think is a pretty good season. I really like Jungle Fury. It does nothing like mind-blowingly well, but it's overall a pretty good season. And then you got RPM, which is fantastic. Again, if this was like an adult show, I think it would just be good. But as a Power Ranger season, it's fantastic. It's fucking great. And so many great actors in it too. A lot of people that like went on to do better
Papa,
things.
There's so little time, and sometimes I feel like there's still
Yeah, I mean
so much
that's
to
great. And
ask
then it's
What is it
downhill
you wish
from
to
there. I mean, you got Samurai, which is
What
terrible.
if I
You got
face an opponent
Megaforce,
who
which is
cannot be beaten?
terrible. Mind you, I know a lot of people say
strong,
Samurai is better than
I'm
Megaforce.
small.
I think I don't know. I feel
fear
like
that
Samurai
my
is like
skills
kind of
will not be
unwatchable
enough
for
when
me.
the time comes.
I kind of like.
happens,
I think Megaforce,
only
like while
have
it's
to come and
bad, I
find
could
me.
still watch Megaforce.
Nothing is unbeatable.
While I don't even
We
think I
fight
can
together.
watch Samurai at this point. And then Dino Charge, which was it started out so
And
well, and then it goes down the
what will you
hill.
do
It's so
if I
disappointing.
return
And then
more
Ninja
powerful
Steel,
than
from what I
you?
watch, is just whatever. It's there.
My
It
legend,
exists. So I mean,
spreading
yeah.
across
I
the
mean,
valleys.
that's pretty much my
My
short
foes
overview of Power
quivering in
Rangers.
fear.
That is not
I don't even.
possible.
I'm not even paying attention to what the
I
fuck
am
we're
the
talking
most
about in the
powerful being
game.
that
Fuck
has
it.
ever lived.
Again, I find this thing so boring. I don't
Then
care
I
about
will
Drax's
be the
daughter.
second most.
I might as well talk about Sentai while I'm here too. I did. I
done.
think it was last year. I tried to go through every Sentai series that
us.
was translated, that was subtitled. I didn't actually finish, but I did watch a good. I think I watched around
There is
half of the
one last
seasons. I
test you
watched
must pass
every
before you can
season
leave.
from.
Conquering the unknown.
What was it? Was it Go
far.
Kaiger? I think I watched every
I
season
can't
from
see
Go
what's down
Kaiger
there.
till the present.
must
Because, I mean,
jump.
like, from Go
Unless you
Kaiger
wish to wait
to
another year.
No, I'm ready.
Juonger,
Like you
right?
said.
I watched,
Normal to
which
feel
is like what,
scared.
6 or 7 seasons. I don't remember exactly. And then I went back to Jew Ranger and then watched up until Time Ranger, I believe. No, I watched further than that. I watched until Abba Ranger. And so I watched those
I can't
seasons.
do
I do plan on going back to it
You have to help
eventually,
me,
but
Papa.
again, I just haven't really had the time to do so since then. But I would
Wait.
like to eventually finish it all off, and I've been like, push her off, fuck her, I don't care about her. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I really like. Something I never even talked about this, but Power Rangers. The next season they're going to do Go Buster as the translate. It's so strange how they're doing this, like with what they're because the way that they're doing this, usually what they did with Power Rangers is just translate the Sentai series from the year before. However, recently they've because of the way Nickelodeon's schedule works, they've been having to do one Sentai series for 2 years. I mean, they didn't with Megaforce, and that didn't work out well. But they did that with Samurai. They did that with Dino Charge, and they're doing that with Ninja Steel. But
I'm gonna miss you, Papa.
yeah, so that means that they've been missing out
no
on
reason
a few
to.
series here and there. And Go
Look at your
Buster is
tattoo.
probably my favorite series that they skipped
know
out on, and I was actually kind of
always
disappointed when
with
they
you.
didn't do Go Buster.
I will.
Well, it's so strange that they're doing it now, which is just so weird to me.
I must
Like,
go
especially because,
now.
like, I believe the series is gonna be called Power Rangers Beast
You'll have to let
Morphers
me
or
go
something, right?
sometime.
Which there was a series
It's a
called.
long walk on the warrior's path.
I don't even care about her. Fuck her. But there was a series called Juonger, which was about animals and shit. And like, instead of doing, which would have been the next series for them
Goodbye,
to do,
Papa.
like if they were following the Sentai. Yeah, instead they go back a few years to do fucking Go Buster and name it Beast Morphers. Like, it's just so strange to me. I'm excited. I'm actually kind of excited to see it because I loved the Go Busters, but it's still weird. Yeah, I mean, like, my favorite Sentai series is probably Time Ranger. I think Time Ranger is a masterpiece. I mean, it's fucking great. Just gotta love Time Ranger. And also, Gokaiger's also up there. I like, those are my two favorite Sentai series, but for completely different reasons. I think Time Ranger is legitimately a masterpiece of storytelling.
She would still be
And,
alive.
yeah, I just think it does it really well. And then Gokaiger is like the perfect like anniversary season for a show. It like literally is the most perfect way to do an anniversary anything of, and like it's the most brilliant thing. Like I really like, it's so great how they did that, and I don't think any other franchise could do that. Like I think, and it's so disappointing too because they used Gokaiger footage for Super Mega Force and they completely fucking ruined it. Like I don't get how they fucking ruined it so bad when they had something as brilliant as Gokaiger to take footage from, and then they ruin it by making Super Mega Force, which is complete shit. So yeah. Fuck me. Yeah, so I pretty much just ranting about Power Rangers this entire time, but yeah, I mean, Gokaiger's really great. I mean, again, I said I love Go Buster. I really like Zyuohger too, which is what Dino Charge became over here. I really love Zyuohger, or Zyuohger, whatever the fuck it's called. No, not Zyuohger, what was it? Zyuohger. Zoruger? Whatever. Kyoruger. That's what it was. Fuck me.
I didn't mean
Again,
to.
all these names just get kind of confusing.
It
Obviously,
wasn't
there's
intentional.
Japanese
I
words.
was only trying to pull him off you.
Now really isn't the time for this.
Then I will be fast. I'm sorry. I promised I wouldn't make you relive someone else's memory without your permission.
I think Zyuranger's a piece of shit,
Okay,
even though a lot of people, that's probably the most watched Sentai series, I would think, by Power Ranger fans, because that's what ended up becoming Mighty Morphin, but it's pretty bad.
my girl.
It's not good. Die Ranger's really good.
Hurry, Rocky!
Um,
I'm trying!
what else is there? I haven't watched Jet Ranger. Jet Ranger's supposed to be really, really good, but I haven't gotten to it yet.
Everyone
What
take
else
a
was
seat. We're leaving.
there? Ginga
If
Man
any
is
of you
pretty
get a good
good.
look at that thing.
Not great. I mean, I like Long Galaxy a lot more, but it's pretty good. Mega Ranger's pretty good, but again, I like In Space
Stop
more.
yanking my tail! It's giant and terrifying.
Car
and
Ranger
probably
is
wants
good,
us
but
dead.
for like a
don't
really,
need to know
because
any more
Power
about
Ranger
it.
is a
In this case, I'll
parody
say
of
your
Power
extreme lack
Rangers,
of
and that's why I ended up
curiosity
becoming
is a
Power Rangers
virtue.
Turbo. It's kind of the reason why Power Rangers Turbo is just so weird, because the
Okay,
source
then we're good
footage
to go.
was for a parody, not for like an actual show to be taken seriously, which is what they did with Turbo. But
Feel something.
yeah, Car Rangers is
Someone
like a
is
really fun series because it's just so ridiculous.
No, bigger.
My hunger has no equal.
Once we're out of here, we'll get you some food. That is one big Bowie.
I am Groot.
Wrong again, Groot. We're all gonna die. Punch it, Pete!
Alright, let's go. Fuck off. Why is it that way? That's so dumb. Okay. Yeah, we get captured anyway, I think. But still, it's like, it's kind of dumb. Like, why the fuck was it we had to turn to the left? It was to the left, right? I'm sorry, I wasn't even really paying attention that much. But I believe it was, like, pushed the stick to the left. Like, that's kind of strange.
Are we dead? Not quite. We're lunch! Or dinner. What time is it?
This slimy cave. It is.
Big ol' stomach.
Nebula, how could I? What the hell is she doing?
Gamora, wait!
Okay. Is there anything else I want to talk about Power Rangers? Probably not, right? I think I'm about done. But yeah, I don't get what they're doing with the series at this point. Like, I mean, I get what they're doing, I should say, but I don't agree with what they're doing. Because what they're doing is pretty much just throwing shit out there, pretty much. There's, it's so weird because it's like they're trying, but they're not. Like, I think Dino Charge definitely tried to be good, and it was
Plug
for
her
a
back
little
in,
while, and then it just petered out.
Please.
But I really wish they could get better writers on it. I really do. Like, I feel like I could write a better Power Rangers
Being so
episode
stubborn.
than
can help
what they've been
keep
coming
you
out
alive.
with. Mind you, I don't know how much production interference there is. I don't know how much like Nickelodeon is saying, hey, you need to make this more kid friendly or whatever. But,
That point. Don't be stupid. Please.
yeah, let's plug her back in.
God damn it, Quill.
He's trying to help Nebula.
Yeah, like I don't know, like because the thing is, if they could just write a
Can't do anything
series
on their
like
own.
In Space,
I'll
like
get
Lost
Rocket.
Galaxy, like Time Force, like RPM, like anything else that's good. I mean, like even if they write a series like Dino Thunder, I'm okay with that. Like write a series like Ninja Storm, I guess I would be okay with that. Write a series like Lightspeed Rescue.
Honestly, feels
But they
good
don't.
to have
And I just don't get why. I don't know if it's Nickelodeon saying, hey, you can't do anything better.
this whenever I wanted.
Thank you for helping
But
us back
I
there.
wish they would.
You risked yourself for all of us.
I mean, the thing is, I think
where it got me.
Power Rangers needs to be on the bridge. Like, I think they need to be on, like, fuck. I think they need to be, like, pretty close to being canceled. Because it feels like that's when Power Rangers does its best. I mean, like, In Space was supposed to be the last season. It was fantastic.
My body.
Like, Time Force, Wild Force is, like, kind of debatable, so I'm not even going to mention that. Wild Force was supposed to be the last season, but I mean,
Gamora.
it was
Why
fine.
did you really do
But then, like, RPM was supposed to be the last season. It was fantastic.
like her.
And that's because they just went all out. They said, fuck it. I don't care about this. Like, I don't care what they're going to say. We're just going to do everything we can to make a really good show. And they did that with RPM, and they did that with In Space.
Nearly killed
Like, they didn't care what the previous...
I
Like, what... Like, they didn't care about getting picked up for another series. They just took a chance, and it really, really worked out. And I wish they would be able to do that again, and they just don't.
Just say you're sorry and she'll forgive you. Gamora wants this more than you know.
You think so? I can't. Not after everything that happened.
Okay.
It's too late for Gamora and me. I'm a living
Why?
reminder of
Okay.
her time with Thanos. She can't move on until that last piece of him is gone. Things will be better soon. For everyone.
And like even the Power Rangers movie that came out recently, I really liked it. I thought it was a pretty good film, and it was kind of disappointing it didn't make the money that they were
Definitely
hoping.
not be better without you. You're the only person
Yeah,
who
I
Drax
mean,
is afraid of.
it
Someone's
didn't.
gotta keep
I
him in
forgot if it
check.
made its money back, like if it made exactly its money back, or if it lost a little bit. But either way, it didn't do as well as they were hoping. And to be honest, I don't know how they're gonna make a sequel if they ever do, without
For listening to
increasing the budget, because I think it's gonna be tough considering how high the budget was for the first movie, and they had almost no CGI until the end of the movie with the Megazord battle. And you'd think the second movie is supposed to be like bigger and better and all that sort of shit. So it's like, how are they gonna keep the budget in check for that? I really wonder if they're even gonna make it, because obviously it didn't make money. There was definitely some serious doubt. I feel like at this point, I feel more confident that they are going to make a sequel, but I don't know how they're going to make a sequel. And I'll be interested to see. Because I really like the first movie. I think Rita Repulsa was a bit ridiculous. Like, I think Elizabeth Banks was really the worst part
you
about
want
the
me
movie.
to-
I think Rita Repulsa just sucked in the fucking movie. But I'll say that. I thought the actual Rangers themselves were all pretty good, well acted. I think they really it's just a great. I think it's a good movie. I'm like, I wouldn't give it like a. I wouldn't give it a 10 out of 10. I mean, I would. I think probably a 6 to 7 out of 10 would be more appropriate, but I think it's a legitimately good movie. I did enjoy it, even though again it has ridiculous things in it, like the was it Krispy Kreme or was it Dunkin' Donuts? I forgot one of the stupid donut places that there is. The oh no, Nebula is dead. What a shame. I really couldn't give two shits, by the way. But oh no, Ashley Birch isn't gonna be in the game anymore. Oh no. But yeah, we're gonna end the episode the next time we can walk around. God damn, this is taking a while. And I think we'll probably finish the episode off in the next part. Okay. Oh, and I didn't even talk about this Akiba Ranger. That's really good too. Again, it's another like not necessarily a parody of Super Sentai, but it's like more of a I mean, it's a mix of a parody and all. Actually, it is a parody, isn't it? It's an unofficial series, whatever. I mean, it's a parody, but it's like it's a fun one, like where it's like it's respecting the previous series, like the previous entries in the series, and it does it really well. And I think it's super fun. I think if you're into Super Sentai, you gotta watch Akiba Ranger. It's pretty fun.
I can sense your despair, Peter.
Oh my fucking god, this is
Everyone's
going on for way too long. I did
Nebula,
not think it would go
still.
on for this long.
I don't mean to pile it on, but I got some bad news too. Our engines got thrashed when we were swapping.
Can we still fly this thing?
Not a friggin' chance.
Okay. Let's get back to work.
Oh no, Nebula is dead. What a shame. I really cared about her. That was sarcastic, by the way. But really, I couldn't give two shits about the story of this game at this point. Like, I mean, fuck that. I really don't love Guardians of the Galaxy.
Okay. Of course. Whatever you need.
I do think this is, I mean, again, it's not terrible. It's just, it's blah. It's just so blah. Whatever. Come on, let me oh, fuck me, there's more. Alright,
I'm so sorry, Gamora.
fuck off. Let me finish this shit.
Nebula was the fiercest, most sinister opponent I have faced in battle.
I don't
I like
care.
most about Neb was how much she hated Pete.
Sorry if that was a bit loud. I like
deep,
lifted up the mic and it was like right in front of my
funny
face,
girl.
but whatever.
I am Groot.
Oh yeah, and she really seemed to care about you, Gamora.
I
You should value
don't
the connection you two share.
fucking
To be alone
care.
is a worse fate.
Speaking of worse fates, we gotta figure a way out of here before we end up like those poor bastards.
Yep.
Bastards. Exactly!
Huh? What?
Look at all those ships. There has to be some parts we can salvage out there.
You forget about that internal ocean of stomach acid. You can't just take a little swim.
Then get me flying again.
I'll see what I can do. I mean, I sure ain't dumb enough to go out there.
God damn, this is taking way longer than I was thinking. Fuck me, how long? Fuck, we're already 37 minutes into this. Yeah, this is taking way too long. Alright, here we go. We're gonna end the episode right about now? How about now?
Alright.
Now?
Let's find some engines.
How about now? Now? Fuck off! Can we just finish this episode?
That'll do.
Oh, fuck off. Are you really gonna put me in the middle of the thing?
Listen, I've been running the numbers. We gotta drop weight in order to take off.
Drop weight? How exactly do we do that?
Yeah, take everything that ain't bolted down and give it the old Chucky Chuck. The lighter we are, the longer we float. The easier it'll be to get airborne.
Desperate times, right?
When aren't they?
Okay.
No! Please don't drop me in the acid.
Okay. There we go. We're gonna end the episode here. Hopefully. If it just let me
Didn't burst into
fucking
flames.
walk around for once.
So time for round 2.
Oh, fuck off.
As long as I don't overwork the jets, I should be able to avoid the acid.
Okay, thank you. That's it for this episode. Next episode we'll continue on. So yeah, thank you for watching.